What's the word, gang? So I want kids, but I feel like before I have kids, there's a few things that has to be in line so that they can live a good life. And I feel like a lot of people these days agree with me. I want my kids to have a better upbringing than I had. And it's not to say that the people who gave me the upbringing that they gave me, it wasn't like they didn't do the best that they could, but it's like I know there's certain things in line that I could do better to make sure that my kids have a better life. We live in a world these days where it's like everything is so expensive and everything is rising so much that it's like it feels virtually impossible to have kids. Even if you manage to have kids, it feels like you would have to sell your arm and leg to take care of them. I feel like many people back in the day had kids to potentially have a better life. Say I have 4 kids, right? That could potentially be 4 different streams of income that can assist. Do you know what, like, I hope you see where I'm going. I hope you see where I'm going with what I'm saying. I just woke up, so I'm chatting, but this is something that I was just thinking about while I was eating my cereal. And what cereal this is, if you're wondering, I got cornflakes. Cornflakes is actually really good for you. I can't lie. It's like really good sources of green and stuff like that. But yeah, kids, bro, I feel like kids are a blessing to this world. You know, they're the next generation. You have potential to do really good things. Like they have potential to do really good things. I can't lie. Like that's the next generation. And like, if you teach your kids right, you can potentially save the world. That's another thing. But the thing is, you have to bring up these kids to be individuals. I want kids, but I need to make sure I'm at a place in my life where I have the authority to teach these kids something, because I feel like there's a lot of lessons that I still have to learn as a man so that I can teach my son or my daughter, like, yo, this, and this. We do this, you understand? I'm trying to set like real standards, you feel me, for my kids. I feel like in order to be a good parent, you gotta have good morals for yourself, you know? I don't know, but I do know. I want kids, but I don't want them to grow up in a world that's constantly fighting against each other for resources. Like if it's my turn to have kids and we're about to enter a war, I don't know if I would want to bring them up in that. I ain't grew up in a war. You know what I'm saying? There's people in different countries and different continents that's really going through it right now. Their kids were brought up in war. They lost their mothers and fathers to bombings and things of that nature. But in a sense, it's like, I don't want to bring a kid into this world that has to see violence on a constant basis. That could be in regards to anything. Like, for example, I don't really want to raise a kid in the hood. We have generations behind me that's lived in the hood. And it's like, where has that really gotten us? I mean, it's got us to the point where I'm here to where I have the common sense to be like, yo, the hood is not a place where I really would like to be or raise my kids in, you feel me? Yeah. But then again, that's a bad mindset to have, because I feel like the hood is not a bad place, it's the people in it. It's the people in it and the activities that's done. If we raise our kids to believe like, yo, the hood is just an area where we all work together from the bottom to make it to the top, I feel like the hood would be a crazy place. If we work together in the hood, it would be crazy. But we just fight against each other for resources for no reason. We kill each other for no reason. We rob each other for no reason. Like, we have this bad stigma upon us for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm chatting right now, bro, but I know what I'm saying. And the real people that know what I'm saying understand what I'm saying. I want kids, but I don't want my kids to feel like I ain't do enough for them. I want everything to be in line, so when it's time for them to step up, they got a foundation. They don't have to find out things on their own that I should have taught them. I'm not saying that my parents did that to me, no, but it's just, I know a lot of people who had to do stuff on their own, and it set them back real far. You understand? Like, especially in certain communities, minority communities, because we're not the minority. We just look at ourselves like the minority for no reason. In a lot of minority communities, we don't have the necessary foundation / tools to succeed because we always worry about the BS. You learn how to gangbang quicker than you learn how to make $1. And even when you learn how to make $1, the dollar is destroying the area that you live in. It's crazy to me. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to get to the point where I'm judging my own community, because I done seen, you know, I want kids, but I just want to make sure when I have my kids are straight. You understand? I need to teach myself how to be healthy. I need to teach myself how to exercise, eat well, maintain a good mental state to where I'm not passing on generational trauma to these kids. You understand? I want kids, but I need to teach myself how to be clean. I need to teach myself how to take care of myself. Like I said before, if I'm clean and I have these morals and things set for myself, I'm passing down decent traits and morals to these kids, and these kids will pass it down to them kids. How many of you in the comments right now have things that your mama used to do that you still do, and you're gonna pass it down to your kids regardless if you like it or not? You feel what I'm saying? I want kids, but I want my kids to live in a world where other kids will want my kids. You feel me? I don't want them to grow up feeling alone. I want kids, but I also want y'all to have kids. You see what I mean by that? Like, if you want to have kids and I want to have kids, our kids will eventually link up and be cool. I want kids, but I also want world peace. I feel like I was yapping a lot this video. Just a little something. We'll go back to normal with the next videos. I was just chatting. I just woke up and I was just thinking about the fact that I want kids. But, you know, I'ma holla at y'all. I don't know what I was talking about, bro. Y'all be easy. Y'all go get y'all some cornflakes.